So the Republican Party is trying to come together after a primary campaign split with voters. The Minnesotans made their choices. Now the party is focused on November 6th. That's the day of the general election.
Valley News Team's Peter Zampa from our Washington bureau is still with us in Minnesota. Peter, what's the GOP saying now that they've had time to process last night?
Well, Mike and Andrea, yeah, they are trying to come together here, the Minnesota GOP. They say they're not going to have any trouble coming together behind the candidates that did eventually come out of the races last night.
People want something different.
A big primary night for the Minnesota GOP.
To have every single one of our federal and statewide candidates win their primaries, it really is a resounding note of confidence for the grassroots, for our party infrastructure.
Jennifer Carnahan runs the conservative show in Minnesota. A hotly contested gubernatorial race saw former Governor Tim Pawlenty go at it with the GOP-endorsed and triumphant Jeff Johnson. Carnahan says there was minimal inter-party damage.
I think people are motivated about electing a Republican governor so that we can have total control of state government and start to make some real change in Minnesota.
It's tough sledding for Republican candidates going up against Democratic farmer labor candidates in a liberal-leaning state. Tim Walz is Jeff Johnson's new opponent.
It didn't matter who they picked on the other side because the divisive message will stay the same.
Johnson says he's confident in his message as we inch toward November. He's not worried about bringing Pawlenty's supporters into his corner. He says that's already happening. He's focused on independents and undecideds.
They want to be listened to by government, and they don't feel like they are right now. That's not partisan at all. So I think that message really resonates with independents and some Democrats.
Well, as the GOP treats their battle wounds, the DFL is going to have to do the same. Current Governor Mark Dayton, Tim Walz, and the DFL-endorsed candidate Aaron Murphy, who of course lost that bid for governor, are having a joint press conference tomorrow. We'll have coverage for you as we watch all of that unfold. For now, live in St. Paul, we'll go back to you, Mike and Andrea.
All right, thank you, Peter.